carefully. Verse 28. For wheresoever the carcass is, what's a carcass? That's something dead, all right? Wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. Many translate this as vultures. Naturally, Jerusalem is the subject, geographically speaking, so you don't have to sweat that. That's real easy to figure. But the carcass also is the dead one. What does perdition mean? He that's going to perish or die. Or as Christ would say in Hebrews chapter 2, verse 14, I came to this earth to die on the cross, whereby in turn I could destroy death, which is to say the devil. He is Mr. Death. He is the carcass. He is the one that's going to perish. That's why when the son of perdition is mentioned, it can only fit one entity, and that is Satan. Now, I think it's important, though, that we call up this word eagles in the Greek so that you can have a better look at it. Now sharpen up for me. Really think. The word in your Greek dictionary of your Strong's Concordance is the word 105. And it will sound partially familiar, you that have studied with me, aetos. As in, it's from the same as 109. That should mean a lot to you. It's the prime. An eagle from its wing-like flight. It's important that you catch the word flight. Now I want the prime, if we may, 109. The word is the same word used in 2 Thessalonians, where you to meet Christ in the air. The word in the Greek is aer, which is to say it is to breathe unconsciously, to respire, by analogy to blow air as naturally that is circumvented, and it's the breath of life. All right? You're not going to gather to the true Christ until you meet him in this breath of life body, which is to say that you won't be in the flesh. I find it fascinating that this word is utilized here by Christ. And what he's saying, in a sense, you can rest assured that Christ, as sure as the sun comes up in the morning, that when he does return, you're going to find some of them gathered around the carcass, which is to say Satan, thinking he is Messiah. But they're only going to be in an imitation flight body, all right, shaped as flight, deceived into believing they're going to fly. I can't help but thinking at the same time of Ezekiel chapter 13, verse 20. If we may, let's have that on the screen at the same time. And it reads, in Ezekiel 13:20, wherefore thus saith the Lord God. Now who's speaking? The Lord God. I am against your pillows, wherewith ye there hunt the souls to make them fly, and I will tear them from your arms, and you will let the souls go, even the souls that you hunt to make them fly. You're going to rapture out. God hates that. He's against it. And yet people continue to teach it. He warned in that 13th chapter of Ezekiel. So here you have the word era. There's nothing about atmosphere in that Greek word where we meet him. We meet him in the spiritual body when he returns, when at the last trump we're instantly, as Paul would reiterate in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 52, changed instantly into that breath of life body, which is simply to say our spiritual body. The reason I went into that, Christ gave us a little hidden truth there for those that have eyes to see and ears to hear. It's too bad that more people do not study their Father's Word in more depth. Then they would not have to worry about the deceivers. I know that may offend some, be that as it may. If the shoe fits, put it on and wear it. Verse 29.